If you want to make more money in your business, an easy way is to install a CRM. It's an app that allows you to keep track of all your customers and sales across different parts of your sales pipeline, such as lead all the way to close win. So in this demo, we're going to use Notion as a CRM where, for example, if a user goes to a website, this is just a website that I cloned, and they fill out the form, say Bruce Wayne, and click submit, they get a nice little thank you page. And if I refresh this, boom, automatically there's Bruce Wayne automatically added to my CRM in my sales pipeline under lead. And now I could follow up with him, say that he's qualified, and then move him all the way to a close win. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install Notion as a CRM, customize it, and then set it up or connect it to your website using Zapier. Let's begin. Rather than build a CRM from scratch, Notion, the great thing about Notion is that they have lots of pre-made templates that we could customize. So if you Google search Notion CRM template, you'll get the first link that says best CRM templates for Notion. And then you'll get access to their template library where they have many different CRMs, but we're just going to pick one. I like this one right here. It says sales CRM. And if I click on it, we can see CRM and it has the little icon of or the image of like a little sales dashboard, which I really like. So you get a CRM and a sales little dashboard. So we'll use this one during the demo. If you click the link in the bio description, you'll also get a link to this free CRM template. So all I'm going to do is click get template, and then it's going to add it automatically to my Notion account. So I also have a Notion paid account. Highly recommend use the paid account. If you're gonna use Notion as your second brain and to manage for your business and CRM. So definitely you want to pay for a Notion membership. So now that I have this template pre-made, let's go over it in review. So it's set up with two columns. On the left is a sales dashboard chart. So you can see if I move, say for example, this lead that has $20,000. Watch it. If I move it all the way to the right under close win, watch the value change. It will automatically calculate and add and give me a sum total of the deals that are under close win so that we can see how many deals do we have in our pipeline. If I scroll down, I get a nice little chart here so I can see the number of leads are in each stage of my sales process. And I'll show you how to customize this. So we have stages qualified, proposal, negotiation, and closed. Great. And then on the right side, if you see this little gray line right here, that's how they're doing it in two columns. If you click and drag, you can change it, but it's pretty good where it's at. On the right-hand side, we have our database. Our database has the list of them in the view of a Kanban board. Then you have different views. You have all your records. You have the view of a Kanban board. You have ones that are high priority, and you have ones that are filtered by over 100K. So let's start off, let's customize this template to show you how to add fields. So if I click on a record, say for example, Bruce Wayne, here we can see all the different fields that we can customize and add. So on the left-hand side, you have the field name, account, status, priority. Let's first change the sales pipeline to customize it to your business, for example. So the first thing we want to do under status, if you click on qualified, you'll see all the different stages. Now your sales process may be different. You may go lead, follow up. There may not be a negotiation, may just be follow up in progress and then close win, close loss. So we can change this by, let's say I want to simplify my process. To change it, you want to go to status and then you want to edit the property. And then here under negotiation, let's say I don't need that one. I'm going to click on it and click delete. Yes. And let's say I want to add a new one called follow up. Perfect. So now I have follow up. If on the little, looks like little dots, I could click and hold that and drag that around. Let's say that's perfect. So that's how you could customize it. And you definitely want to keep the close win, close loss. Always keep a close loss so you could always keep track of the sales. Then let's say I want to add a property because I want to sort this. So ones that are recently new or say, for example, recently edited, always kind of sort for the top just for like organization. I'm going to add a property here. And then there's one called last edited. and time. I like that one. Perfect. So if I change this or update it, see how the time updates? This field will automatically update anytime you make a change. And then also, if you click on new customer here, they have a template, which is super nice, to keep track of all the information related to this customer or this lead. So you have notes around the background info. Birthday is September, say 21st, for example. You could do new interactions such as talked on the phone today, and a new interaction, new day. We need to call back on Wednesday, for example. Any action items, create a proposal, and then it could be, and then send to client. And then you can check it off when you need to. So it's nice so that it stays organized. The goal of a CRM is to store all the information related to a customer in your business so that if you're on vacation, for example, one of your team members could come in and everything about the sale and the customer is stored in the database. It's like CRM stands for customer relationship database. It stores all the information so that the business doesn't skip a beat regardless of who's interacting or who's managing your sales pipeline. The goal is not to store any of the information in your brain, for example. Save it in your CRM. And then you have some custom fields here. Estimated value. We're going to change this to say 300,000, for example. Company, if they're needed. If there's a field here that you don't need, you can click on it and click delete to delete. And then you can add, if you want to add a text field, for example, you can add a number field. If there's any important information that's standardized across many different ones, like of course, across all your clients, you want to know their email and their phone number, for example. These are like placeholders, which is really helpful. So that looks good. So now I can click out here. When the lead came in, for example, he was kind of pushed to the very bottom, for example. I want any lead that's been last edited or brand new to be to the very top. So that's a sort option. So if I click on this little up and down arrow, that's sort. And then here I can sort by the last edit time, and then sort by descending. And now when they come in, they'll automatically be sorted to the very top. So that's very simple. We now have a CRM. We've now customized some fields so that we can store all the information related to it. Now we want to add some automation. I'm going to use Zapier and connect this to my website. So when a user fills out the form on my website, Zapier will take that information and automatically enter it into my CRM to save me data entry time. So I'm using lead pages for the website. I highly recommend using lead pages. One, it's a little more affordable than ClickFunnels. You could definitely use ClickFunnels or WordPress or any other site. Whatever tool that you use for your website, just know how to use it. So for example, this is going to make it super easy for lead pages. I have a form here. I'm going to click Edit Integration. I'm going to give it a name, Notion Lead Form. And that's pretty much it. That's all I do. Now that I have my form named, I'm going to save, click Update, and then I'm going to actually go to the website, fill out the form, click Submit. So now this form has information. It's been used, so there's data saved. So when I go to Zapier, I'm going to create a new Zap. And this is my Zap, super easy. It's going to take information from lead pages and save it into Notion. So if I click on the settings, it's going to say, hey, setup, what form do you want to get information from? So I have many different forms that are related to my web page, for example. So we want to choose the right form. And then if I click continue, then I could click on test and I could see we filled out the form. So there's our test information, which is great. So I'm going to click continue. And now we can move down. We're going to say, yes, this is my Notion database. Yes, this is the account. And we gave it access to that specific CRM database. Perfect. Click continue. And now under configure, we're going to pre-fill in those information. For example, like name, if you click on the plus symbol, you can say, hey, I want to get information from my new form. And here's all, think of these like, I call them data pills or variables. So, oh yeah, if I click, there's the first name. And if I click on it, now it becomes a placeholder. So anytime the user will match the first name from the form, it will pre-populate it there. And then priority, I'm going to make it high. Status, we're going to set, there's our different statuses. I want them to come in and be saved under new lead. Perfect. account holder, I want it to be assigned to me, for example. And then we have the phone number, great, and then our email. Remember, if you want to find that field, click on the plus symbol, and there's our phone number right here. Click on it, and now it's a placeholder, so it will automatically fill that in. Great, I'll do the same for email. Click continue. You always want to test it, so if I click retest, it will test it. So if I go to my CRM, there's our new lead under lead, or under the lead status, for example, right here, Notion test 1. We got the email, and then we can see it automatically added the phone number and email, the status, the priority, and the account holder, for example. So pre-populated all that information all automatically for me. Super nice. And then that looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and click publish. You could give versions names. I just spam it with whatever, because I would just update it every time. Just make it easy. Great. Now the automation is set up using Zapier. Super easy. And now we have a CRM and a website. So when the user fills out the form on the website, Zapier will take that information, automatically put it into my CRM, and now I can do my sales process to follow up with my leads. Or if I have a team, they could also follow up for me. And then as I move it across the different stages, such as proposal, all the way, say for example, close win, watch the value add. Now we can see our business generating more revenue because we're using a CRM. And that's a quick overview of how to use a free Notion CRM template. The link for the template is in the description, so you can start using it in your business. I'm Jonathan Acuna, your business coach. If you need help customizing Notion for your business, or you'd like to book time for one-on-one business coaching, you can use the link below for a free discovery call. Please like this video so it boosts it for the algorithm, and subscribe for future business tips. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you have a blessed day. Bye.